homie, representing the light-skinned brothers across the world. It's the big homie Jay Mo in the building. What's up, Jay?
What up? What up? Close to Rod Stewart, huh?
Yeah. Real close. How you doing, my brother? How's the night going for you?
All right. Can't complain. What's up? How y'all doing?
We doing good, man. We ready to get into this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, your favorites, Nita the Diva and Moochie Shy, they'll be here shortly. And as we wait for them, we're going to get this thing kicked off nice and square. Shout out to all 175 of y'all in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes? Uh-oh.
It was ready.
Here's a fan of mine. Hi. You want to tell them good night, too? Okay, tell them good night. That's the mic. Say good night. Girl.
They grow up fast, man. I baby, see, you just had her. Now look at her blowing kisses to her fans.
I know, like she Whitney Houston or something. Bye-bye. I have fun. Yay. With these kids, man, I don't know, man. Lord,
Lamont, how do you ever tell her no? Oh, my God.
Easy. See, it's very easy. Because, see, all y'all get to see is the fun stuff I put on social media. Y'all don't see her telling me no. Y'all don't see her saying she don't want to share. Y'all don't see her stealing food out my plate, then taking off and running, and then throwing it because she don't want me. Y'all don't get to see none of that stuff. So, shout out to the homie Aaliyah, my homie. If y'all don't know, this sister has got a full-time gig in the daytime soap operas. And nobody, and I mean nobody, does a better Prince impersonation or a better, you have to go and check her out on her IG. Link is in the description. Let's get into this thing, y'all. Let's get into it. So, I gotta admit, hold on, Moochie's in the building. What's up? Put the hammers up, Moochie. Where the hammers at?
Put your hammers up.
And ladies and gentlemen, not to be outdone by the hammer, but then we've got Nita, the fine sister diva, in the building. Nita, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Nita. Hey, Nita. Hey, Mo. Hey, Jay.
Hey, what's up?
Let's get this party rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start from what hurt my feelings. And I'm going to tell you why my feelings was hurt. Okay.
That was right.
Caviar Cartier, by the way, he gave up too much of his damn goods before he got any goods. Okay. Mm-hmm. He legitimately thought that Rob was going to sleep with him after like 2-3 days. Okay. He couldn't feel the energy wasn't there, you know? And I said in my trailer breakdown, Rock was a not to besmirch her pussy by going from Symphony Basket to this dude. And in the end, she got what she wanted. She got his information, she got his organization, and this is what she did to him.
You don't even trust each other.
You family.
Bitch, fuck you. And fuck your family.
Falling, and you can't get up, nigga. You down. You down for good.
Gave him one for the road.
To be more careful.
Did y'all see the way she was looking at Lulu like, boy, don't play with me. Let me show you the look. Because she was giving this boy some look. Look how she looking at Lulu. Like, nigga. Don't you play with me talking about you getting out this organization. And I know you was cutting deals behind my back. That's as good a place to start. Monique, Nicole, you got in here first. Jay, you'll be next. Talk to me about how you felt in this moment when we lost the slick Caviar Cartier.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm actually shocked at the writers for killing him off so early. I really thought he was going to be on for a little bit longer. I felt like there was a lot they could have.
Raising Kanan.
Oops, my bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Monique.
I feel like there's a lot that they could have done with his character, especially with, Rock, double crossing him and trying to get his crew. I just feel like they could have done more with it. So I was a little surprised that they killed him off this early. I feel like it was kind of short lived.
I agree. J-Mo, how'd you feel about the loss of Cartier Caviar?
Yeah, old Cavassier over there. They had his last sip. They have a habit of killing off they big bads quick in power, and it would have been nice to see him around a little longer, develop. Maybe him and Rock team up, take out the Italians or something, and then maybe go at taking him down or go at war or something. But they took him out. He was being too sloppy, too cocky, and too many of these people walk around with no security. He walking around by himself everywhere he go. He don't have nothing on him. I mean, his shirt don't even have a collar, so you know what I'm saying. He ain't prepared for nothing. You know what I'm saying. He ain't ready. He ain't down. You know what I'm saying.
Yo,
Right.
I'm dead, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Jay, come on, man.
Hey, man.
I know pastors.
I paying
I
attention,
know
boy.
pastors that come to church dressed like that, J-Mo. I've seen some pastors come to church dressed like that.
Yeah, that's that old school G'd up. I need a collar with mine. You know. But he had his little rhinestones shining.
Put your hammers up, Moochie. How'd you feel about the death of Cartier this quickly?
You know why she had to move fast? Because he already was in cahoots with Lulu. I wish we would have heard a conversation between Lulu and Rock, letting him know, because if he got half of Crown's part of the business and he wanted 50% of Rock's business, he was going to have a lot of interest. He was going to own their business.
Mm-hmm. But she doesn't know about that side deal, though.
We don't know that, because for now it looked like he was on board with killing him anyway. Once he saw how he not going to be a silent partner anyway. So once he said that, he probably was like, look, I'm not even going to tell her what's going on. I'm down with killing him too.
Right.
Right, exactly. Yep. And Nita the diva, who don't need to apologize for not having makeup. When you're natural, you're natural. You know what I'm saying? You can't mess up a natural tapestry as if it needs some extra canvas and some crayons and 64 colors. Let's go, Nita.
64 colors.
Look at them cheekbones.
64 colors.
I'm telling you, look at them natural eyebrows, ladies and gentlemen. She just crawled out the bed with eyebrows like that. Let's go, Nita.
Oh, what was the question? I'm sorry.
How did you feel about
sorry. You didn't distract me.
Right.
How was you feeling about Rock playing Black Widow and getting rid of Cartier after she done basically warmed herself up to his whole organization, paid the man downstairs now? That's supposed to, if anybody's supposed to be on your side, your damn doorman for your elevator is supposed to always have your back. She paid him off, got in the building, and was waiting on him. Talk to me about that. I mean, this would have never happened to Ghost.
Not Ghost, but it happened to Unique.
Yep.
So, that did happen. But the thing about Rock being the Black Widow, I want to say it's a little premature, because even though he was running his mouth and he was real loose with the lips, telling, divulging some of his operation, I don't think that she knew the full picture. And I am worried that she's going to have some problems down the line, because she doesn't know the full scope of his operation or whatever. And then also, too, I just felt like she still really could have learned more about him. But I think what sealed his deal was him advancing on her like that, and she wasn't with it. Like I said, I felt like that was going nowhere.
You mean the 50% comment?
No,
No.
With the
sexually.
yeah. And I mean, even though He came up front to her and said that he wanted to buy into the company instead of snaking her the way she was trying to work. I still feel like he had some, like the twirly, like something was not right with that whole deal. Like, even though he wanted to posture himself like he was doing her a favor and stuff, but I still feel like it would work out for him on the back end. So I didn't like it. Yeah. So
remember what we all said in the beginning. Remember, we all said he reminds us of a sleazy car salesman. And that's what Nita said it perfectly. He's going to offer a deal and make it seem like it's going to benefit you, but really it's going to benefit him. So, yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I didn't know about it, but I she did what she did, and we'll see the ramifications from it. Yeah, it could have been a little premature. I think she could have learned a little more, but at the same time, Tremont was pressing her out, talking about, in order for me to move with you, but she didn't know nothing else about nothing else. All she knew was she didn't know enough. I feel like you need to know a little bit more.
Now, since Nita brought it up, I'm going to bounce it to you, J-Mo. Tremont is an idiot. If you sitting up here saying that you sick of Cartier and he's the devil, and then the minute she walk away, you say she's worse than him, what the hell? Where's the intelligence here, my brother? You legitimately, I've always been told the devil you know is the one you're supposed to stick with, not the devil you don't know. So he already know Cartier. And now you about to get your butt in bed with Rock. What was he mesmerized by the booty too, J-Mo? Please explain to me what's going on here. Rock is mesmerizing these Negroes, man. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. She was looking good in them bodysuits she had on last night, looking just like something that you would see in one of them 80s and 90s gym classes, okay? Look, but still, man, it ain't worth that.
Nah, what they say, it ain't the booty, it's the beauty. And I think her beauty and her being the woman catches these dudes off guard because they ain't thinking with the right brain. And next thing you know, before they realize it, they caught up in the web of the spider.
Of the Black Widow.
They lunch. You know what I'm saying?
You can't get out. You can't get out of her webs.
The spider leave little pieces in the web for later. So, she got them in there for later. She'll get to them. But, yeah, that was a dumb move because I agree that the devil is better than running over there till you think the grass is greener. You don't know how she operate. And you think she colder than Cartier. Well, Cartier been, backslapping you like it was no tomorrow and leaving you in jail. So what's she gonna do? She hit you, or she probably gonna backslap you. She just shoot you. You're just dead. So
yeah.
That's even worse. At least you lived to get slapped another day. So it's over with her. Ain't no second chance. At least he got a chance to turn the other cheek with Cartier.
I wish the writers made it more like, I don't know. We don't see the game yet from Tremont's point of view. They're not showing that, so that's why we're all kind of like, they could have brushed that up a little bit better because I don't see the advantage, right, of him going with Rock versus Cartier. They did not do a good job at breaking it down for us as the audience to see, like, oh, okay, so if he goes with Rock, we don't, so.
I think that the interpretation was, they left it abstract, and I think what the interpretation was, we so mad at this nigga, anything new, we down for it. Period. Like, and Rock helped to instigate that anger from the episode where she got my man to turn on him and got him beat up. So, I think that's what the writers wanted us to see, that even though Rock is going to be more diabolical than he was, they just so itching to get with something new that they let that blind their judgment. Moochie with the hammer, what you think about that? And before you go, Moochie, let me shout out the Super Chatters. I know they be cussing me the hell out. Reggie M, big homie, come through with the $5. I appreciate it. Cartier wouldn't shut up. He needed to die. Damn, Reggie. Whoa. when you're in the seat, you should know people are coming for you. Got to be more careful. Okay, Reggie, I can go with that. Yeah, you gotta be more careful.
Shout out
but
to
his
Reggie.
mind was on his mind was on a booty prize. He was trying to do some of that Game of Thrones booty duty. And last but not least, the big homie DeMarcus Vaughn. I believe Draymond will be backdoor Rock and take Jaquan and the Colombians away from Rock in season 3. If the writers did that, I would have a problem with them, because Draymond coming off like he's not a leader. He's coming off like he's a second hand, he's a henchman. And if they done that, I would need to see his character grow before they do that. But back in there, Moochie,
he was getting punked by
I'm gonna piggyback off with just DeMarcus' comment. I don't think it's gonna be Draymond. I think it's gonna be Abraham that does that, because him and Juliana had eye contact in that restaurant, so they know.
Oh yeah.
So
they did. Right, the black guy.
I could see that happening. There was also a comment Leo Stout made where I know it's a little off topic where we are at now, but I'm talking about the mafia. We don't know. My question was earlier in my live: is the Howard Beach crew gonna look out for Rock? And Howard Beach, New York crew in Queens, because that's who Sal got to talk to. He got to have a sit down with them before he even start causing a ruckus and shooting up stuff in Queens, because he said that's like stirring up a hornet's nest.
Ain't that John Gotti territory at that time?
I'm sorry?
Ain't John Gotti from Queens?
Yeah, but not that. Yeah, he's from that part, Howard Beach. You're right.
And in that time period, you can't step on Gotti's toes.
Exactly. And then I'm getting to this. Remember, I'm going to tie in the original Power, because this is Leo's comment. Do you think we're going to see Tony Teresi's crew? Because this is all before he got locked up, y'all.
That's true. That's a good point.
Younger Tony T now. Like Tommy's father as a young dude.
That would actually be a good tie-in to do that.
This is just the question mark. This is just something to look out for. Look, remember y'all heard it here. Look, y'all know how they do.
Better call you Miss Cleo over here. You got the magic ball and everything. Got all kind of props now.
Look, you can't keep up with me. Miss Cleo.
The only problem about her damn crystal ball is when you need it for something like the lottery numbers, that shit don't work. Moochie, give us some good lottery numbers now, because I asked you for it the last time you brought it out. That ball didn't work for me.
Okay, I'm going to give y'all some lottery numbers. Y'all ready?
Mooch Cleo.
Hold up.
Y'all ready? Write them down. Let me put my notes. Write them down. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
21, 42, 44. 17.
Now, somebody win with that, you gonna be like, what?
I'm gonna be pissed off if somebody wins.
Hey, Moochie, you're missing two more numbers. Yeah, you need 2 more numbers.
Okay, 7.
Okay.
We're gonna go with
what's
7.
The Powerball? What's the Powerball number?
That's my birthday. And the Powerball number is number 11.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna go play the lottery ticket and you win, and we see you on TV, let me repeat Ms. Hammer's numbers.
I am weak. I cannot.
7, 17, 21, 42, and 44, and 11 is your Powerball. I better not see now one of y'all 502 people win it. Because if I do, I expect a large.
Y'all can't see. I got on my paper, y'all.
45, 47. 45, 47.
42, 41, 11. Okay.
Nita, jump on in here, Nita. How do you feel about Draymond hooking up with Rock? Considering he's leaving somebody who he just got finished being very upset with, doesn't trust, and he feels like Rock is worse than him, but he's going to team with her. What's up with that?
I think DeMarcus said it in the comments, actually, through a super chat, and he was saying that I can tell by the way DeMarcus, Draymond is moving watching, planting people, seeing what's going on. He's smarter than the average bear. So I think that there may be some backdoorage going on. I do.
I think Nita's right.
Not that backdoor, but backdoor.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I agree with Nita because remember when he had his boy go into the restaurant, what did he say? He said, I want to know every single person that was at that table. I want to know about them. So he might be a underrated, character. We might see some things in season 3.
I mean, if they do, all I'm saying is they just got to develop the character. Because like you said, we don't know that much about him. So they developing, I'm with it. And we'll see where that goes, ladies and gentlemen. Another super chat coming in here from the big homie Eric Iverson. Someone on YouTube said that the house Rock bought looked a lot like the house Juke died in.
That would be me.
Moochie. Oh, okay. Go ahead and explain yourself, Moochie.
Okay. Only reason why I said that was because of the best of you when you walk in. Remember when she was showing the if you look at the house the day she showed it to Symphony, that's what it looks like, the house that she kidnapped Tariq in, that jukebox had Tariq in.
The house was that big and nice?
Well, when they walked up, remember, they parked on the side. So when they parked and got out the car and was walking, it wasn't that type of
I said I don't think
land.
it was.
Yeah, that's why.
For some reason, it looked like it. So people I asked that question. I said, do y'all think that's the same house?
Yeah, I don't think it's the same house. It might be coincidental. They look the same. Yeah.
I could be wrong. I could be right.
Yeah, because remember when Ghost and 50 Cent walked up there, they was on a regular street. They didn't have that big walk-up lawn.
Exactly.
So that's what, and that's a common style house in America that, with the 2 sides and the thing. That's a bigger version.
Mm-hmm. So that said that's not the same house.
No.
I said I could be wrong. I could be right. I have brought it up before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Moochie, since we own you, we might as well go ahead and continue because I'm about to talk about one of your boy toys. And it ain't Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
It's Lulu. We started this episode with LL Lulu taking out the Italians because he got love for his brother and he's getting his hands dirty, getting back into this war. And he just showed y'all when Lulu shoot, if he shoot, he ain't trying to miss. He don't miss. So Moochie, how did you feel about this opening scene where he let this dude go in there and have his little bowling party? You hear 50 Cent narrating about when you a hitter, you always on swivel. And then next thing you know, you turn around and this N-word done took you out.
Look, all I needed was pom-poms so I could be cheering like a cheerleader. I was clapping. So, yeah, I feel like Lulu's back. He's in the game now. Is he going to be focused? Hopefully.
Okay. Nita, what you got on Lulu taking out the Italian dude? He drew some blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I was proud. I was proud that he was back in the game. And I love that they addressed it. They was like, somebody taking a shot at my brother, that ain't never okay. You know what I'm saying? So I love that they kind of addressed that and it didn't just come out of nowhere because you actually knew his motivation. It wasn't just because Rock gave out an order or, something like that. And, it kind of like, at the end of the day, I feel like there's a little bit of redemption there because there is some family loyalty there. He just doesn't like the way Rock kind of, he doesn't like the way she kind of does things or whatever. But if the shit is on the line, he's here. Like, he's showing up. So, yeah.
So, what you're saying is, Nita, he don't like Rock leadership style. He gonna stick with her, but he certainly ain't with her leadership style. Basically, it's come as I say, go as I do as I say.
Mm-hmm.
And Monique Nicole, Lulu was one of your boy toys too. So how did you feel about him getting his arrows back?
I was proud of him. You know what I mean? I was rooting for him. I knew it was going to happen. Everybody was doubting him, But
wait a minute. How you gonna be like everybody was doubting him, and then keep on pushing? You know what I'm saying? Like just keep.
no, because
somebody.
Pause. Because all season, I'm not saying y'all, but I'm saying all season on social media, other YouTubers in the comment section, everybody called him a sucker all season. Lulu a sucker. Lulu a sucker. So, yes, I'm rooting for him for his little redemption, okay? Now, how long is it going to last? I don't know. Because the trailer for next week, the finale, him and Rock were kind of getting into it, and he was trying to dip out. So, what's going to change? Did he find out some information? Maybe. We'll see.
J-Mo. I like it.
That was like a trailer. Maybe.
Right.
We'll see. Stay tuned. Tune in next week.
Oh my goodness. What you got, Jay?
I mean, this dude, yeah, he was mad. Hey, I got thinking now about this Muliano way. But people be slipping in power. They ain't paying attention. They don't have their head on a swivel. No security. It just, act like it's just a walk in the park. So I was surprised that they came and got him so quick, so easy. But I wasn't surprised they got him. I mean, at the end, it wasn't like he was that crucial of a character. And I think Rock was probably happy that he did that because they probably made him easier to go along with her to whack out Milk Dud Cartier, Cavassier. He like one of them, milk chocolate covered one when you crack open the top with the little Cavassier in there. That's him right there. You know what I'm saying? But, Waterhead, he wasn't ready. And, Lulu, he had extra motivation to kill him because we saw he'll take out Crown for free when his emotions involved. And, he was feeling like a cuck over there at the studio with Cavassier. He like, look, you can't give him no free studio time. Get back to work. He like, okay. So he like, ain't no more of this. So, and then, hey, now he could go ahead and, please her that Ziza and don't have to worry about any interference. So, who's to say they may be working on a new duet? Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Man.
ooh, ooh.
This guy just say, this guy just said, please her that Ziza. What's going to happen? He going to please her that Ziza and get a diseaser. He need to leave that broad alone. Quit messing with her. She can't do nothing for him. He needs to leave her alone.
I don't think she.
Tell me why none of the songs that she sings sound like it's from the 90s, except for this last one where they sampled Faith Evans' beat. All her songs be sounding like some other shit.
She need to be like on that Miss Chalet tip.
She can't sing. She can't sing. Like you said, Monique, when you cannot sing, everything that come out your mouth sound like some other shit. She cannot sing.
Not compared to Jukebox, definitely.
Hold on now. She can hold a note.
Alexa,
she little yin yang around
stop.
the house. She can hold a note.
Exactly. Yin yang around the house, maybe at the pulpit, not selling records. Okay? My point exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all that's cute when you're in the bathroom or you in church singing, but not when you're trying to sell records. Okay, so no. She gets no love over here. Okay. I'm on y'all side with Lulu when it comes to Ziza. Because honestly, I'll say what I gotta say when we get there. So let me shout out. We've got 575 people in the building. Big shout out to all y'all for coming and showing us love on Monday nights. We're so grateful. The after party is on Jay Moore's channel. His link is in the description, as well as everybody else you see. Rock with these people, man. They all put out great content. They love having you guys as company. When it's a long, cold winter night and they see these kind of numbers, you make them all feel nice and warm. And now I'm going to hit Nita, the diva. And for you, Nita, the diva, oh, Lord, I'm about to cry. Damn it.
Oh wait, I hope you're gonna introduce this. Okay, never mind. I'll get to you. I'll address it later.
I haven't done this in a long time.
Throwing
For
them
people that's been with my
spectacles.
channel since 2015, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my +7 glasses of sexy as hell so I can cry and you don't see it. I'm gonna be like Marvin. He don't know
+7.
whether or not he cried because he had on some shades. What in the hell does that mean? But anyway, Nita, every time I fall in love with these power women, Nita, they run off and die on me. Renee is gone. Marvin cried at the funeral. Nita, is she another casualty of gone too soon? And we could have done something with the character, or are you happy they got rid of Renee, the therapist?
I feel two ways about it. I feel two ways about it. I feel like Renee served her purpose. I feel like she got Marvin thinking a little differently. Marvin has to learn how to when to apply these things and when not to apply these things. Now, Renee, she's a casualty. We always know that there is an innocent that has to leave the power universe, right? There's always a casualty of war. So, on that note, I already understood it. It was fine. It was fine. I don't think Marvin should have been clapping her cheeks. I don't think that we should have been going to a relationship. Girls cannot have relationships. Just stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. Now, I didn't want her to lose her life. I wanted her to keep on, changing people's lives. Hey. I wanted her to keep changing people's lives, but no, we're not going to. I don't need that because they can't do that. They just can't do it. And I feel bad for her because the whole thing about what she taught him, he messed up with Sam. And that is the reason for the comment of what I'm saying about she didn't really need to be in his life anymore because, she served her purpose. And I feel like she probably was going to keep on messing up this whole organization. And it wasn't going to be for the betterment. For the family, it would have been good. But for the business, no. So, as we can see, he gave Sam a wad of money, talking about go change your life. He didn't even get around the damn corner before he got off the bus and was like, let me off this month. He just said he was going to be on the straight and narrow. So, anyway, I don't know. I rest my case on that one, but I don't know. I don't think we need no more Renee. I mean, rest in peace to the girl. She could have been changing lives out here. No. I know.
Monique Nicole, please say something nice about Renee. She deserved better than what that damn Nita the Diva. She deserved better than that. If she is gonna die, damn it, let her get some panty draws before she dies. She's gonna die anyway. Let her enjoy her life before she dies.
I wanted them to have a nice little kiss, just one little kiss.
Maybe that.
And then kill her. And then
it could have been gone.
The kiss of death.
Wait a minute. Monique, you ain't on our show when we do House of Dragon. But them two down there kill me whenever I talk about what was the Stark girl from Game of Thrones. They kill me when I get mad that girl lost her virginity before she went in battle with the White Walkers. Arya. Yeah, I'm mad about that. She should not have gave her her draws.
Why not?
Now, because, man, I watched her grow up as a child. Okay, she's still like a child.
Man, she better bust them drawers open. She's about to die.
Nita and Moochie are always the two who jumped down my throat. Lamont, you're being too harsh. Let that girl have some fun. It was about to be the end of the world.
Hey,
she never got her cherry pop.
She did it because look, I could die tomorrow.
I'm with him on that.
I'm gonna die a virgin. virgin?
Yeah, I'm about to die in thy lap. Okay.
So back to you, Monique
Going
Nicole.
like D-Wiz, the nigga died.
Right. So back to you, Monique Nicole. Exactly.
And Tony.
Right. That's exactly how I feel about this situation with Renee. Right. If she was gonna die, at least let her bust a nut. Floor is yours, Monique.
Jesus. Well, I thought you were going to open it up by saying, me and Jay were right, but I guess I'll be the one to.
Oh, my bad.
I appreciate that you knew, though. So as long as you know, that's all that matters.
Let me make sure. Okay. Let me see.
I'll have to bring my horn out.
It wasn't on the sheet. You were just talking. Remember?
Yeah,
Me and Jay said she was going to die, and you and Moochie said, not so fast.
Oh, yeah. You did say that.
I don't want her to die. I felt so... No, seriously. I felt... I know it's a show, but I felt it because in life, this does happen all the time. You know the saying, wrong place at the wrong time. And
right.
It really sucks. She was a innocent person and just at the wrong place at the wrong time. And it's just the fact that she was killed. It was so sad. At the funeral, people was crying. I felt it. I definitely felt the emotions. It's sad. I knew they were going to do it though. I knew it, but I hate that they did it because it's just, innocent life gone. And this is going to, like I said, this is going to change Marvin. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We saw the dialogue in the episode. You know what I mean? I guess in his mind, it's like he's done all this bad in his life. If anything, he should have been the one to get got. But yet, this innocent person next to me, so it's gonna mess with him for a little bit, for sure.
So Jay, continuing this thing, Renee is dead. Marvin did cry. How did you like the backstory of what he was feeling when he had his luncheon with his daughter? And she said, Marvin, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. And he said, I didn't cry. I couldn't tell I had my shades on. I'm like, bro, he said that was funny.
No,
so how did you feel?
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no tears. No.
How long did you think he was going to stay a new man, a changed man, after this conversation with his daughter?
I think it's permanent. I think he working on it. We saw he ain't smoke Sam. He put him on the bus, so he trying to turn over a new leaf. The leaf is a weed leaf, but he turning it over, breaking it down, and trying to digest it. And I can respect that. As far as what happened with Renee, one very smart, intelligent person said earlier that we was right. I had to agree with them. We was right that she was going to die. Now we know where the Lost Boys got their inspiration for that Renee song. I mean, it was sad. But the one problem I had with this is how Marvin didn't even get shot, scrape a knee, nothing. He didn't even tear up his slacks or nothing. Like, how they was that close and she got all the bullets and he there. Like, if I was her family and your ass is there, your ass gotta leave. You getting smacked, you know what I'm saying, at the funeral. You can't be here. You got our baby killed. You killed our baby. Go. Like, you can't be sitting up here in the front row. Get your ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? My baby go because of you. You thug.
Ooh, Jesus.
You make it sound like, Jay, she took the bullet for him, like she jumped in front of the bullet.
Right.
Save this guy.
You the man, you supposed to die. Now, you supposed to take the bullet. That what they teach men. You supposed to walk on the side where the street is. So if the car jumped the curb, I'm supposed to get ran over so you can live. Hell no. You walk on the side of the street, or we can walk single file. Ain't neither one of us gonna get ran over, but I ain't about to be ran. What the hell? No, I'm gonna get ran over. You live, find a new man, have kids, live for 50, 60 more years. Forget about me. It's okay.
Walk in a single file line.
Right.
Moochie, last word go to you, Moochie. This dude's stupid. He want us to act like we at lunch at school, getting a single file line.
Line up. Nope, no cheating. You tried to have me over too far.
Oh Lord! I wanted to see more with them.
Okay.
I wanted to see more with them. I wanted to see a romance. As far as with Marvin, he's gonna have to learn how to compartmentalize everything in his life. So now, when it's time to be that dude with the lollipop and the machine gun, he gotta be that dude. When it's time to be dad, it's time to be dad. But most of all, he always holds his cool. So that's my opinion with that. I feel like I wish we would have seen more. Would we have seen him and Ruffalo and Rock butt heads? Maybe so. Especially if she feels like Marvin's getting soft when he not like how Lulu was. Because it looked like him and Lulu was kind of on the same page now. Because he said, "Look, thanks for looking out for me. Because I know you don't want to do that type of work anymore."
Right. He did say that. Yeah. Wow. Post your comments, ladies and gentlemen. We would love to hear them.